public speaking. Yes, people do it. Because you need that confidence. It gives you confidence, and we'll get to it in a minute. It gives you confidence. So, if you get nervous, you're not confident at this point in time yet, you are not alone. You are not alone. Don't see yourself as, oh, I'm not good enough because I'm scared of public speaking. Put your phones away. Put your phones away.
Sorry, sir. Remember I said it. We're expecting you to listen and hold the phone in your pocket. If it happens that you are holding your phone, I will take it and keep it in my folder. We've been doing what since yesterday. Let's carry it up. I don't want to see your phones when teaching is going on.
Yeah, thank you guys. I know it's a bit difficult, but yeah, please keep my phones away. You're not alone if you think, I get nervous to speak in public, because you can always learn. My next slide talks about why public speaking matters. Why does it matter? Can anybody give me one reason why you think public speaking as a skill, and why you should always endeavor to speak publicly? Why do you think it matters? Yeah, you go. What else? Improve your confidence. Everybody got one more? Everybody got one more? Jed? Why do you think public? Why do you think I asked you questions at the start? All of the people that you talked about their public speaking and why they were really good at public speaking, they were all leaders, weren't they? They are all leaders. So public speaking, focus. Public speaking will help you become a leader. Right. Next slide. How do you deal with fear and obstacles positively? How do you deal with it positively? Somebody just throw out what you think, yeah? Please give him a round. He said, practices. What else? How do you deal with fear and obstacles positively? If you are moved up now to do a public speech somewhere, how would you deal with it positively? Your fears. How? Pardon? Absolutely. Well done. Thank you very much. Please start around the class. You need to prepare. I think I remember when we had that debate here, we were practicing that one in the front, weren't we? Because that's how people become really good at public speaking. That's what leaders do. Leaders, let me tell you this. Somebody talked about Donald Trump being a very good leader, right? Being a good public speaker. What's the good that? They do practice. They practice their minds. They understand what they have to say. What else? What else do you think we can use to battle fears and also those positive guys? One more. What can we do? There that we can. Practice it. Someone said that already. Yeah?
No, I'm saying the people around, the people that are watching you,
please! I was teaching about to get to that. 1 second. What he has just said, in a nutshell, is the next slide, is the next icon that's just on there. Positive mindset matters. Don't let anybody make you feel you can't do it. No, don't feel that way. Have that positive mindset. I am going to go there. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to say what I know. And I'm confident enough to deliver it. How you deliver it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have listened to great speeches of individuals who can't even speak good English. They can't speak good English, but what they said was so powerful. Because what matters is how you deliver it. Not how you say it, or not how you said it. It's how you deliver it. Right? And someone did say, yes, Donald Trump, which I will keep giving as a good example because it is a very good example. He's a good public speaker, but sometimes he delivers or he says something different. He says it wrong. And it causes a bit of opera everywhere. And that's one thing that if you really want to be a good public speaker, you want to be top at the top there, you must understand that delivery matters. It's the delivery. Don't be worried about, oh, what if I stammer? Oh, what if I use a lot of filler words? Do people know what filler words are? Give examples of filler words. I've been talking now for the past 30 minutes. Have you remembered to use any filler words? Because you practice and get better. If you want to use a filler word, just keep quiet. Don't say anything. There's been times here that I've wanted to say, I've just been quiet. It's the best way to cover up that filler word. If you're really tempted to say, just don't say anything. That is another skill that you need to learn and understand, right? So guys, you're really doing very well. Positive mindset matters, guys. Positive mindsets. And that's how you do it. Make fear become the motivation. Make your fear become the motivation. How? Good. Yeah? Okay, you want to answer that? Yeah? Yes, absolutely. But the main question, or to give a really direct answer, who asked how? Was it you? Yeah, you asked how, yes? Really good question. Could somebody please give a really clear answer to how you can make your fear be your motivation? Yes, you want to go? Okay, you go first. Yes. 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 Absolutely. So, making your fear, right? Make your fear a motivation is you're using that fear to prove to people that I can actually do this. So if your fear is, oh, I really don't know what I'm going to say when I get there. To make that a motivation, you'll be like, actually, people actually think I don't know what I'm saying sometimes, but I'm going to prove to them that I do by delivering my speech in a well-articulated way and to prove to people that I do know. So, guys, it comes with time. It's a skill. It's a process, right? You will not just get better. You will not just get perfect straight away. But it comes with time.
No. Phosphorus.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you can take notes, you can jot down these key points, because these key points are going to help you for public speaking. It's going to help you. It's going to make you get confident. It's going to make you be able to fight your fears, make your fears, turn your obstacles to motivation. That's what's going to really do for you. And you need to just focus on how can I change this narrative. People think, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, I'm going to do a public speech today at school, and I'm going to prove to people that I do know what I'm talking about. Right. Calling techniques. That is another factor that you need to really work on and improve on if you're going to deliver a public speech. To improve in your public speaking skills, you need to understand how to stay calm. Can anybody tell me one way of how they stay calm? It might not be for maybe not for public speaking, for exams. You want to write an exam today at 11 o'clock, it's 30 minutes before 11, and you're nervous. How do you stay calm?
Deep breath.
Deep breaths. Well done. Well done. That's good. One in the front. Pardon? Pardon? You can pray. You can pray. Okay. Yes. You can pray. You can pray as well. Yeah. You can inspirational Bible verses. Absolutely. One more. One thing. Practical thing. Practical. Inspirational Bible verses. Yeah? Close your eyes. Okay. Yeah? Look through your nose. Absolutely. Well done. One more. Take it. From other people. Well done. Yeah, how do you stay calm? What's your name? One at the back. The guys at the back are showing up. How do you stay calm? Practice more. Absolutely. Practice more. Practice more. Iyanu, do you have one for us? How to stay calm?
Just like be quiet
Yeah.
just be quiet and wait for the time, the right time to speak.
The right time to speak. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay. I will show us a few things that could help. Somebody said, hey, let's listen. Somebody said, breathe slowly. Were you reading my notes? Oh, who said it? You're absolutely right. You are absolutely spot on. You didn't write that note for me, did you? Right? But you knew. So guys, I want you to learn that. Breathe slowly. Breathe. Say your words. You practice. You breathe slowly. And then the next one there are quite a lot of actions. I'll just put two there. Positive self-talk reduces tension. What does that mean? You need to say positive things to yourself. I'm going to deliver this speech, and I'm going to deliver it well. You shouldn't focus. You shouldn't doubt yourself. You have to be positive. Please, have you got your phone in the back there? You don't want to focus your phone away. Focus, guys. Look at me. You need to positively self-talk to yourself and say, I am going to deliver this, because that's what's going to ease the tension. That's going to ease the tension. You say to yourself, people are going to laugh at me, but it doesn't matter. It is what I'm going to deliver that I'm going to focus on. Right? These are the key things that will help you. Great speakers are naturally confident. Who agrees to that? Yeah. Great speakers. Donald Trump, Obama, Chimamanda, they are naturally confident. If you think they are not like Jackson, we are not focused. Listen to my question. It's up there. Great speakers are naturally confident. If you agree, hands up. Great speakers, they are naturally confident people, aren't they? They are naturally confident. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Put your hand out. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, do you want to ask a question? Okay. Okay, listen, watch this. No, they're not. Great speakers practice over and over. Great speakers are not naturally confident, guys. They're not. They've practiced. You must put in the hard work. You must always practice. Right? You must always practice. So great speakers are not naturally confident, guys. They're not. Donald Trump, Obama, Oprah Winfrey. These are my key people that actually deliver great speeches. They practice, they do. Yeah? The three keys to great public speaking. Number one, guys, know your message. Know your message. You must know your stuff. You must know what you want to go talk about. Even if you're not going to know it 100%, you must at least know some stuff out of it. You cannot go there without practice, not knowing your stuff. Listen, at the back there, listen. Excuse me at the back there. Put your head down and she on the phone. Okay, well done. Yeah. You must know your message. So you must be able to understand what message am I delivering. You cannot. So you've already got the fear of somebody laughing at you. You've got the fear of not delivering your message properly or forgetting your lines. The minimum at least you can do for yourself is know your message. Because you've got all of that pressure to deal with, stage fright. You've got all of that to deal with when you do get on the stage. So how would you not at least help yourself to knowing your message? So number one, key thing, you must know your message. Number two, you must know your audience. It's very important for you to understand your audience. At school, when you were going to deliver your speeches that you guys have talked about, you kind of had an idea of who these people are. Are they all going to be my schoolmates? Or am I going to have students from different schools? Yeah, you got a question? They were there, absolutely. So, yeah, well done. So you must know, you must at least have an idea of who these audiences are. Who are they? Because you don't want to say stuff that's going to offend other people. So you must have an inkling of who are your audience. And the final one there, keep it simple. Keep your message simple. Pardon? What did you say? Huh? Oh, no yapping. Okay, that's a new one. So you must keep your message simple. It's very important. There's no point trying to complicate your messages. Keep it simple, keep it direct to the point, and just keep delivering it. You must have a confident body language as well. So you must come out confident. So if I've come to you this morning to talk about, what I'm talking about now, and I'm like, public speaking. Would you even want to listen to me? Yeah. No. You'll be bored. Everybody will be sleeping. But you've got to be confident. Speak from inside your diaphragm. Open it up. Speak up. Use your hand gestures. Use your hands. Focus. Keep eye contact. Talk to people. You're talking to people at the end of the day. So you must have a good posture. Like I said, eye contact. I've been looking at every single person. I know when people are talking. I know when people are not focusing. And I'm keeping people to stay focused. Keep an eye contact. Gestures. You must use gestures to communicate. This will build confidence. This will make you appear calm and credible and engaging, asking questions, getting people to engage. It's very important. Yes. Very briefly, for the last 15 minutes, I'll be talking to you about making a good presentation. Because there's one thing I want to tell you guys. Being a good public speaker would also come with making a good presentation. Yeah. And one thing I want you to bear in mind is the slides that I've been showing. At the end, I'm going to ask you a few things about what you have noticed about the slides. I'm just going to ask you a few things. There's no right or wrong question to answer. I'm just going to ask you a few things. Yeah? So, make these great presentations. We're just going to read through these very quickly. Remember, your slides support your presentation. They're not your notes. Listen. Focus. Your slide support your presentation. They are not your notes. So, to make it a good slide, if you want to present, send it to school. Because now as teenagers, you're not starting to get to an age where you might be asked to make presentations at school. Have people made PowerPoint presentations? Yeah? Really well? Yeah? Well done. Well done. Yeah, well done. And when you make your PowerPoint presentations, do you put all your notes on there? You don't. Because they just did it to facilitate your presentation. So you guys have already experienced serious about making PowerPoint slides and all of that. Yeah? Number one, keep it simple. You must always keep your presentation slides simple. You must always just make it simple, one key idea per slide. Use short bullet points, not paragraphs. I've seen some slides and I'm like, nah, I'm not looking at that. It's just so wordy. It's so lengthy. I can't even read through them because they're just so jam-packed. So if you are one of those, you need to stop. Bullet points only. Bullet points only. They're not your notes. It's okay for you to have notes, but don't put them on your slides. Overcrowding, avoid it. Don't put too much information on your slide. These are the key things. You've been a great public speaker that's been tasked to use a slide. These are the things that's going to help you deliver your message clearly. You cannot be going to your slide and reading through them. It doesn't work that way. So you're making a good presentation using PowerPoint slides or delivering your public speeches, you have to make sure that you avoid overcrowding the slide with a lot of information. The next one, you make it visual. You make it visual. You add some sort of visuals to your slides. Use relevant images. Those are the key. These things are the things that really going to make your slides stand out. If you necessarily don't need to add an image in your slide, that's fine, but keep the bullet points simple. Choose clear, easy to read fonts. Do you know what fonts are? Yeah. What are fonts? Absolutely. Well done. So you've all got the basis, you've all got the skills, you've all got the understanding of this. It's just understanding how to arrange them when you're making the slides. The third one there, it says use colors consistently. So if you're doing your slides and you're having blue here, red the next slide, orange the fourth slide, and your colors are just everywhere, your slides will be great. Which now brings me to the question. What have you noticed about my slides all through today? Absolutely. Absolutely. Did you notice anything else since all of the slides I've been showing? It's been red. It's been red? Yeah. Yes. 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 The pictures. Chocolate points. Absolutely. The color has been consistent. It seems like it's a template. You have to keep it consistent. Then you then put your own thing into it. So adding shapes, adding pictures, short bullet points, easy to read fonts, and I'll give you an example. And somebody read what's in the middle.
Yes, something, use very much.
Can somebody read what's the second point? Okay.
Apart from the fact that you wrote the exact same place in 2 places.
But you struggle to read the little one, didn't you? You did. So imagine one house. So imagine if this was the fonts that you've been seeing since I started this slide. By now, you probably will be needing eyeglasses and spectacles. You'll be struggling. Your brain will get too overloaded because you cannot easily read what you're seeing. So you see what's in the middle is the exact thing that is at the second point. Choose clear, easy to read fonts. It's the exact thing. But you've struggled to read that middle bit. The one at the end, The one at the end with borders around it. Can anybody read that?
Use regular images, icons, or diagrams to say.
One house. Wait. That's because you are behind. Now somebody at the back. You're not Can you read it? Can you read it?
Yeah, I can.
All right. At the back. You better remember. Can you read what's in that box? No. Sit down comfortably. Yeah, read it.
She's reading the ones.
Because it's the same thing. Okay. So the point that I'm trying to get across is you should use clear fonts. That's literally what matters. Don't try to be fancy. Your slides shouldn't be fancy. They should just communicate or give back information that you want people to easily read and understand. That's all you need to do with your slides. You need to tell a story. Listen, one house. You need to tell a story with your slides as well. And this is going to show you how you tell a story. But also, one more thing. I want to ask, you all know how to use PowerPoint, please?
Yes.
At least to a good level. You see this? Watch. Listen. One house. Heads up on the screen. Heads up on the screen. You see that thing that just happened there? To this round stuff. What is it called? Animation transition. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. And this is how you need to make your slides exciting. You need to make your slides engaging. So you need to use all of those functionalities in your slides. Zed and the code. Well, you're smiling, you're part of it. Listen, one house. Is someone at the phone, on their phone, behind there, keep your phones away? You need to use animations or transitions in your slides. If you don't know how to use that, maybe some lady, when you've got time, some other time, I can come teach you how to do that. You must master that if you really want your slides to be really good. You must master all of that. So first thing is introduction. When I started my slides today at the start, I didn't give an introduction enough. I did start about why it's important and why public speaking is a really powerful skill. So you must have a really good introduction. You can't just put up your slide and then say, okay, these are the 3 points. You must build some sort of introduction. Why you want people to listen to you? You must do that. And then you give a body. And then you give a body. So this is the first. And that's the second.
Yeah.
You then give a body to what you're talking about. Then people start to think, wow, this is really good. I like these animations. I like these transitions. I like this fade out. I like this flying. I like this drawing. All of those things, you just need to try to understand how to get your audience engaged. Because then that way, I bet you, every single person here is now waiting for the third one, aren't you? Yeah. Because now you've got an arrow pointing, and then you're thinking, right, what's that third one? You build that interest, the focus. You build that interest as you build your presentation. Just don't make it bland. But again, this is going to come with time. And then you give a conclusion. You must have a conclusion to your lesson. Once you've done your presentation and finished off, you must have some sort of conclusion, which I won't be coming to now. You're going to see my conclusion to this presentation later on. But it's very important for you to have a conclusion. So these are the key 3 things you must at least add in your presentation. 1, introduction. You then have a body where you talk about everything that you're working on or what you want people to understand. And then you have a conclusion afterwards. Like I say, engage your audience. How do you do that? Ask questions. Ask questions. Have I asked you guys questions today? Yes. You use real life examples. We've talked about Donald Trump being a good public speaker, haven't we? So people engage, people understand. Short activities or demonstrations, we are going to talk to that in a minute if we've got time to. And engage participation, so people answer questions, people share their ideas and knowledge. There are animations you can put into your slides. This that I've done here isn't some sort of automation or anything. No, it's the same transition. And all I've done is hit my next click, then wait for the slide to do its thing while I'm talking about the golden rule. So now you're watching, oh wait, golden rule, and it's spinning. Oh, I know. By the time you start to think, oh wait, what is that golden rule? The slide doesn't spin. These are the little flares that you need to put into your presentation as well. And you know what animations are and you know what transitions are. The take home today would be go home, create some sort of slide and play around with your transitions and animations. It's really very important. While you're making sure that you're keeping the bullet points short, you're using some sort of image, and you're using your animations and transitions in between. And your slide will be really, really well presented. The golden rule is, people will remember every slide. Do you remember every slide I've showed you today?
Yeah.
Do you?
Not really.
Yeah. Do you? You actually do? All the slides? Not everything, right? It's not possible for us to remember everything because maybe my slides are short, but some presentations might be very long, and you won't be able to remember it all. But what you will remember is how you make them feel. Listen, how you make your audience feel would be what they will remember. So presentation today that I delivered today, how have I made you feel?
Interested.
Interested. Okay. 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 Curious. Okay. So what else? How have I made you feel? How have you felt today? Positive. Well done. Really good. I'm tough. Inspired. How have I made you feel? Well done.
I felt meant to move.
You felt meant to move. Okay. Yeah? Okay. So listen, one house. We're finishing up soon. One house. Listen. Everybody listen. Yeah, listen. How you make your audience feel is the exact thing they will remember, particularly once you finish your presentation. Not every single slide. Have you been to a presentation before where all people talk after that presentation is, can you send us the slides?
Yeah.
They want to go back and read and spend more time on the slide, but they still remember how they felt. If I was here today and say, hey you, get up, hey you, you're going to feel bad. You're going to feel bad. Why is he treating us this way? Why is he being harsh? You're going to remember that. But today you remembered how you've been inspired, how you stayed positive, how you remembered Donald Trump is a good public speaker, you know, how people talk about Chimamanda, and then they're still there talking more about yeah. Those are the things that you remember. You remember the good feeling, how the person made you feel during that presentation. It's very key. So now, my final thoughts. Listen, we're finishing now. If you remember that three triangles, I did tell you you must have a conclusion in your slides, in your presentation. You cannot just finish up and say, yeah, thank you, bye. No. Have some sort of conclusion at the end. And for today, your voice matters. Again, there you go. Your voice matters. These are just animations and these are This is what's going to engage your audience. This is what's going to engage them. You must use these things. This is how we're to focus.
You keep talking.
You got to focus. So the final thought, your voice matters. So again, this is taking us back to the start of public speaking. Don't keep quiet. Oh, I can't talk because I think people are going to laugh at me. No, your voice matters. Say it whatever way you can. Excuse me, you can't do that. No. Keep your bottles. Your thoughts matter. Your voice matters. And you should be able to articulate yourself and speak it out. That's not imagination. Some bouncing animation. Because now I'm trying to get you to remember stuff. And that remember has jumped in and bounced. And you're thinking, oh, okay, what do you want us to remember now? You're engaging your audience that way. So, what I want you to remember, guys, listen. Every expert started as a beginner at the end of the day. Everybody started as a beginner. So if you think you're a beginner now, that's fine. You just have to keep practicing and keep learning. The confidence grows with practice. So if you think you haven't got confidence now, keep practicing. Don't stop. Practice. It's very important. Your ideas deserve to be heard. So you need to be able to share your ideas. Share what you know. And speaking well can change your future. It can. You are in a generation now that social media, if you use it right, can literally make you the greatest influencer ever. But you must have that confidence to even be able to speak to the camera, speak to the audience, speak to the public. You must be able to do that. And you need to learn that. And like I say, that comes with practice. Any questions? That is the end of our session today. Take it back. Absolutely. Has everybody got any questions that you want to ask? Any questions that you want to ask? How do you do bouncing effects in PowerPoint? How do you do flyings, fadings, spinings, bounces? Any questions from anybody? Anybody feel confident now to do any bouncing? Yeah? You got a presentation? Yes, I was a beginner. I practiced, and then I got better. You got a question? Yes, absolutely. I was scared. I would sweat. I would be worried about forgetting my mind. You got a question? This one? Genuinely, I didn't. I didn't. You know why? Because I've done it quite a lot of times now. I do this at work. I do this everywhere. I do this a lot. In a week, sometimes I have to present up to 6-7 times in a week. So in a day, sometimes I present twice. Sometimes at work, in a single day, I'm literally presenting back in, back out. So I've done it quite a lot of times. So I think when you come in, hey, listen, one out, one out, listen, I'm going to finish off now. Listen, one out. What I want to tell you today is, once you have the opportunity to speak publicly and make presentations, please take advantage of it. Take advantage of it, because that's what the practice is helping you to improve and get better. Okay? It was nice seeing you all today. I think we are run out of time. Thank you so much.
Hello, guys. So, Betty is going to get off and give a vote of thanks to Brother Kenny because you are the one that
Hey, thank you.
This is what public speaking is about.
Talk fans.
Let me just give a feedback on what you've just done. Well done. You've done really well. And I want you to learn from what you've just done now. You know what he's done? He's kept it simple. Don't think you need to talk a lot and say a lot of stuff. You don't. What he's done now, just one sentence and a clear message, well delivered. That's what matters. Keep it simple, keep it short, and have the confidence. Well done. Well done.
Can I end the live now? I don't know.